What if everything you're experiencing right now isn't actually real? Not in a philosophical way, but literally. Because here's something most people don't think about. You don't experience reality directly. Everything you see, hear, and feel is processed by your brain. Light hits your eyes, signals are sent, and your brain constructs what you call reality. In other words, you're already living inside a kind of simulation created by your own mind. Now, take that one step further. If your brain can generate a version of reality from signals, what's stopping those signals from coming from somewhere else? This is where things get interesting. Modern science has already shown that what we call solid matter is mostly empty space. At the atomic level, everything is just energy and probability. Reality, at its core, isn't as solid as it feels. And then there's physics. Some experiments in quantum mechanics suggest that particles behave differently when they are observed, almost like reality renders itself when someone is watching. That alone has raised serious questions, because it starts to sound less like a fixed universe and more like a system that reacts, processes, and updates. So the question is no longer crazy. It becomes, what if reality isn't something we live in, but something that is being generated? Now let's go deeper. In 2003, philosopher Nick Bostrom proposed something called the simulation argument. He suggested that if any civilization becomes advanced enough, it would have the power to simulate entire universes with conscious beings inside them. And if that's possible, it probably wouldn't happen just once. There could be millions, even billions, of simulated realities, which leads to a disturbing conclusion. Statistically, it's far more likely that we are inside one of those simulations than living in the original, base reality. And technology is already moving in that direction. Today, we create virtual worlds in video games, entire environments, characters, and experiences. They're not perfect yet, but every year, they get closer to reality. So imagine this technology thousands or millions of years into the future. A simulation so advanced that the people inside it would never know. And then there are the strange patterns in our universe. Mathematical laws that perfectly describe reality. Constants that are so precise that even a tiny change would make life impossible. Some scientists call this fine-tuning. Others ask a different question. Why does the universe look like it's been coded with rules? Because that's exactly how simulations work. They run on systems, on logic, on structure. So when you combine all of this physics, probability, and technology, the idea of a simulation stops sounding ridiculous and starts sounding possible. But here's where this theory becomes truly unsettling. If we are living in a simulation, then who or what created it? Is it an advanced civilization? A future version of humanity? Or something we can't even understand? And more importantly, why? Are we being studied? Tested? Observed? Or are we just part of something much bigger? Something we'll never fully see? And then there's an even darker possibility. If this is a simulation, it can be controlled, changed, or even turned off. Everything you know, everyone you love, every memory you have could disappear instantly because it was never physical to begin with. It was just data. But maybe the most important question isn't whether this is real or not. Maybe the real question is, does it change anything? Because even if this is a simulation, your experiences still feel real. Your choices still matter. And your life still has meaning to you. Or at least, it feels like it does. And maybe that's enough. But if you've made it this far, then you've already started to question it. So now I'll ask you, what do you think? Is this reality real? Or are we inside something else? If you enjoyed this and want more theories like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Because the deeper you go, the harder it is to look at reality the same way again.